Start spreading the news. I'm winning this week. I wanna be a part of it. Raping Nikki. His team's exposed. With her Big Ben. What's up, everybody? Okay, so, for this week, Nikki's been relieved of duties. I will be taking over this week, and the reason why: it's a very special holiday in the fantasy season, a glorious occasion, bitch. Yes, that is called Raping Nikki Week. Now, it's very rare that this holiday comes upon us, but it's a great thing for fantasy, and we will all be a part of this fucking occasion. And what a special week 8 holiday as I'm going to be the one to do this shit. So, ladies and fucking gentlemen, I will be calling all of your matchups this week. Fuck Nikki, he's going to take a rest, and he might need a little bit more and go to the hospital after that anal penetration gets deep in there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the show. Okay, so our first matchup for Raping Nikki Week. We have two teams that I give two fucking shits about. Have no fucking, especially one. Fuck you, because you get your first win against me, fucking Alan, taking on fucking Lewis. Honestly, there's not much to talk about this fucking matchup. I mean, Alan doesn't have Le'Veon Bell in this matchup, and he's starting Matt Jones, who's gonna lose fucking carries, so it doesn't look good. But on the flip side, you know what? I fucking admit it. After the 3-game winning streak, I thought I was gonna buy into the Lewis hype a little bit, but I haven't seen much since. Alright, so let's get down to this shit. Now, when I'm calling these games, you know, Nikki likes to give his in-depth analysis. I'm just gonna give you the yes or no and like a hell no J reactions and shit. Aaron Rodgers against Atlanta, you know, I don't fucking like Aaron Rodgers, but this might be a good matchup. Marcus Mariota taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm sorry, I fucking love that shit. The Jaguars fucking blew. Mariota's gonna put up a 40 spot. Alright, we're going to Marquise Lee and Des Bryant taking on Michael Thomas and Golden Tate. Now, honestly, I fucking love Michael Thomas. Straight up Buckeye. But, I don't know against Seattle. Fuck that shit. Golden Tate against Houston, you know what? It's interesting to see Golden Tate, you know, rise up to the occasion because there's no more 20-point games. What happened to Marvin Jones? Golden Tate, but I can't even get on board with that shit. Honestly, and I'm saying honestly, Marquise Lee, you know what? That was a solid pickup, Lewis. I'll give you that shit. And you know what? He might get you like 10 points. I actually like Marquise Lee. And the X Factor, Des Bryant. You know what? I'm not even that big on Des Bryant. Without fucking Romo, fucking Dak doesn't throw deep. So I think coming off an injury, little curses with that shit. So honestly, this might be a little crazy and shit, but I don't even know how to call these receivers. I think it's very evenly matched. Jerick McKinnon might not play, Lewis, so I hope you have some backup plan in place. Actually, let me click your bench for a second. Oh, if you really want to roll the dice with Peyton Barber, that's your fucking Carl, but I don't even know about that shit. So, back onto this matchup. Ryan Matthews against the Dallas Cowboys. Honestly, like, I never liked Ryan Matthews. The year I had Ryan Matthews, he went hurt. So, you know what? Fuck Ryan Matthews. Now we're going to go to Matt Jones and Jeremy Hill. Well, Matt Jones fucking sucks too, so fuck Matt Jones. Jeremy Hill, you know what? I'm a big Geo guy, but you know what? Hill's doing his thing. Give me the running back advantage to Allen. Yo, honestly, this one guy I really thought was going to be good. That's Travis Kelce, but he fucking blows. Jimmy Graham resurgence, hell yeah, Russell Wilson. Oh, and this has nothing to do with the fact that I have Russell Wilson, but he's going to throw like 5 touchdowns, and Jimmy Graham might get like 2 of them, and maybe 1 to Baldwin. Yeah, Nikki, you can have a Doug Baldwin touchdown, but that's it. Just 1. So, yeah, Jimmy Graham's gonna, against the Saints in a revenge game. You're in trouble, Lewis. You're fucking in trouble. So I'm looking at the flexy, sexy options, and knowing Lewis who's gonna throw darts, it's gonna be J.J. Nelson. But the last time J.J. Nelson was started in a week, Nicky used it in the playoffs and lost. So I fucking hate J.J. Nelson. Chris Hogan, actually, you know what? As a proud supporter of Bills Nation, I believe a revenge game is in place for Chris Hogan. But Lewis, if Chris Hogan doesn't do shit, cut his ass. Now we're gonna go to... Ew. Alan, why the fuck is Jamal Charles in your starting lineup? But honestly, I fucks with Devontae Booker. I like Devontae Booker. So now let me scroll down to your benches. The Detroit Lions defense, Lewis, I see that's in play. You know what? Cock-ass Wireless sucks dick. Allen, as much as I hate the Jets, I actually like the play against Cleveland. But it looks like McCown will start, but still a lot of sacks. And the X Factor in this matchup. The X Factor in this matchup. Lambo. Yeah, that's right. Josh Lambo wins the kicking matchup. So now when it comes time for me to pick a winner, honestly, Alan, I kind of starting to respect the shit out of your team right now. It's a shame you won't be in the playoffs, though. So I'm going to have to pick Allen due to Marcus Mariota going off. Give me a Jeremy Hill touchdown. Give me Jimmy Graham having like the greatest game of his career. You heard it here first, bitch. And Devontae Booker's going to go off. And when I look at Lewis's team, I really only can see Aaron Rodgers going the fuck off. And that's my take. Ladies and gentlemen, we will go on to the next matchup. Okay, so for the next matchup, just one quick thing. I'm doing this at like 2 o'clock. I just went on to Twitter and I saw something that C.J. Anderson is trying to get a second opinion on his knee. Now, if that is to be a bad news, that really makes Devontae Booker into the RB1 conversation. I mean, he's easily a 2, but his upside would definitely be an RB1, and that would definitely suck for Andre. So I'm just throwing that out there into this matchup, and now we'll take it back to Jay. Thank you, faggot. Anyway, we're back with the real host of the fucking show. So honestly, round of a fucking applause for you, Paul. You got your first win against Brian, and I gotta thank you because he's in my division, which once again is the best fucking division. And now he's taking on a team. Andre, listen closely. 6-1 record. You think you're on top of the world right now? I'm coming for you. I'm coming for that spot, and I will win this fucking league. You heard it here first. Anyway, let's call the matchup. Okay, so Jameis Winston I'm not a big fan of, but against the Oakland Raiders you can expect 20 plus. And Andrew Luck is going to get Dante Moncrief back, which makes him, you know, in a 30-point category. I actually like Luck a lot. You know, need a little bit of luck, Paul? You traded for luck, Paul. So, give me Paul on the quarterback advantage matchup. Okay, Paul, what the fuck? Why are you fucking me up in this matchup? You got 2 fucking receiving empty spots, you faggot. Alright, let's go. Let me see this shit. Okay, Paul, you're not fooling anybody. Actually, no, you might be fooling somebody. You got a lot of interesting options. Alright, so let me just break down the Paul fucking wide receivers here. Stephon Diggs hasn't done shit. He's a wide receiver 3. Quincy Enunwa, you know what? He could have some upside, but honestly, he hasn't done shit. If you take away that one catch where he ran out the whole defense, he's shit. Now we go down... Jeremy Maclin, yo, honestly, he sucks balls too. Alshon Jeffrey, he sucks balls as well. Willie Snead, now... Pearl? I actually kind of like Willie Snead, but regardless, you don't have that great of options. It's up for you to decide that shit. And because of the uncertainty of wide receiver options, a clear-cut advantage with Andre with Julio Jones, but I don't like Brandon Cooks. I just don't. But... give me Michael Crabtree. I kind of like that shit. Alright, so the news that Nicky had to break out about C.J. Anderson, but we all know it's going to be a split committee now. I still think DeMarco Murray gets his. However, Matt Forte and Jaquiz Rogers. Yeah, that's right. Matt Forte and Jaquiz Rogers. I can't believe I'm saying that shit, but they might have a really good week this week. So, actually, running back advantage goes to Paul. Holy crap, Paul, you're actually getting some advantages here. Okay, this is where this all ends right here, though. Greg Olsen easily over Colby Felina. Michael Crabtree and... Well, we talked about Crabtree. But the combination of Crabtree and Humphreys takes on... Let me see this shit. LeGarrette Blount and a wild card. Well, I don't know what you're doing, Paul. You have a lot of weird, interesting matchups. I'm not going to tell you what to do, because you know what? That's fucking stupid. You know, why would I help out another player? Unless they're in against my division. Oh, no. But you know what? Nikki has instructed me. I will play the respect card and not tell you what to put in. However, Paul, if you really need that advice, you can always text me. You know, it's always there. Just shoot me a text, but we can't do this in public. Here we go. Michael Crabtree and Adam Humphreys. Crabtree will get his. LeGarrette Blount most likely is going to get his as well. He's been fucking fire. I missed that guy, but it's okay because I got Zeke Elliott. Steven Hauschka. We don't really need to talk about these defenses and shit. Okay. Yo, that's right. I'm calling the upset of the week. J upset of the week. J mindset. If you're in my division, I'm picking against you. Paul, you can do it, baby. Just kidding. Just kidding. You know what? I actually think this is going to be a close one for you, Andre. I really do. I don't think this is going to be a blowout. Like, on paper, it looks like a fucking blowout because right now it's 130 to 85 because somebody doesn't have their starters in. Okay, you know what, Andre? You'll pull out a victory, but I wouldn't be surprised if Paul won. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Excuse me, sir. I'm noticing that we are also serving some dessert. Care to be interested? Actually, I would be fucking interested. Let me get a 2-touchdown game from Zeke Elliott at night, and 1 catch from Marvin Jones, please, to make the double penetration combo for dessert with whipped cream on top. That's right, bitch. This is a glorious occasion at Jay's Diner. You know, every time it becomes a Nikki raping week, I like to treat myself to a Zeke Elliott 2-touchdown game. What's going to happen? Oh, I'm sorry. We're not on that game yet. I'm sorry. Well, actually, this next game, if there's one person I hate beating, it's Rob Coffey, because I fucking love Rob Coffey. I mean, he's my favorite person in the fucking world. So, Coffey, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry I had to do that shit. You know, there's tears coming down my eyes. But don't worry, Coffee, because it's going to be all better once I rape Nikki. I'm going to forget all about that shit. And by the way, speaking of a team I liked in the beginning of the season, and I still think has a chance to make a playoff push. Okay. That's your shout out, Nikki, so no more of that shit. We're talking about Rob Coffey taking on Vintage Hirsch. Beautiful. I actually think that this is a great matchup this week. I really do. Tom Brady taking on Matt Ryan. Honestly, Matt Ryan's a fucking fraud. You thought I was going to say beast. Give me Brady. Look, as a Bills Nation fan, right, I usually would fucking pick Bills Nation to win, but the fact that Tom Brady's on Rob Coffey's team, I gotta go with Tom Brady easily. Julian Edelman, you know what, he hasn't done shit. Why? Because he's not on my team anymore. That's why, because he only plays for Jay. But against the Buffalo Bills, whatever. You know what, 10 to 11, that's it, Coffey. That's all I'm gonna give you for that shit. Yo, you got Amari Cooper back. Good shit, because he's about to drop 20 on Hirsch. Hirsch, honestly, if you buy Devontae Adams, that's bullshit. If you really think he's going to go in, that's bullshit. Devontae Adams is going to get 3 fucking points. Demaryius Thomas against San Diego, not a bad matchup. But clear-cut advantage to the wide receiver department in Rob Coffey. This is where this shit gets interesting. I actually think that these running backs can probably be a draw right down the fucking middle. Look, I I flat out fucking hate Christine Michael, but the fact that he's going against New Orleans, he's gonna suck. Let me say 18 carries, give me 77 yards, give me a touchdown. Okay, because you know what, Coffee, I predicted Russell Wilson to get like 5 touchdowns, so you can have one for Christine Michael. That's it though, because if he gets fucking 2, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Unless it's a receiving touchdown, of course. Then we have Devonta Freeman, no Tevin Coleman, which means Devonta Freeman of 2015, bitch. David Johnson, okay, harsh. I sincerely apologize that I went against my gay faggot lover in David Johnson. But he's going to do work. And James White probably in a receiving role against Buffalo. But honestly, I see this being a blunt game. So I have to give a running back advantage to Coffee. Okay, I'm sorry, Harsh. I'm really sorry, but Rob Gronkowski makes Gary Barnidge look like... Now we're on to the flexes. Seems like Harsh is trying to figure out what the fuck he's going to do in the flex spot. I don't know what he's going to do in the flex spot. But Spencer Ware is a fucking beast. You know what? Coffee, destroy the evidence of that, podcast back in July when Nikki said that Spencer Ware was going to be the Chiefs player to own this fucking season, because the last thing we need is evidence when Nikki is right, because when I ask him to show the evidence, I'm going to forget all about it, so destroy that shit. But anyway, Spencer Ware, awesome. You know what? I always love it when me and Coffee like the same players on Cole Beasley. Cole Beasley's gonna get 10 points, that's why I picked him up, don't forget who claimed him first, bitch. And for that, Harsh, I don't care who the fuck you're putting in flex spot. That's the reason, because of Spencer Ware, Christine Michael, Devonta Freeman, Gronk, Brady, Edelman, Cooper, this could get really ugly, bitch. Oh my god, that Rice Krispie vape just got to me. Oh, sorry. Whenever Rob Coffee plays, I'm always picking Rob Coffee. I don't care if he's against somebody like Andre with all buys. You always pick Coffee. That's the way to go in the J side of things. And little boy, what would you like for Christmas? I want a Power Ranger. I want the Red Ranger. No. That's not what you want. You want a figure of Nikki and Zeke Elliott raping him up the ass with 3 touchdowns. Merry Christmas, bitch. Oh, right. I'm sorry. It's not that matchup yet. Sorry guys, I'm getting a little carried away. When it's raping Nikki season, you know how I get, right? It's like a J Fresh 10 is on my lap and shit, and you know what? I'm like going asleep and my dick's hard while I'm asleep. Alright, we're going to the next matchup. I'm gonna actually roll up a blunt for this shit, put it in the microwave, about 30 seconds. So here's what I gotta say in that 30-second time span. We have one team who's in the best division. And I must say, things aren't looking too good for this team due to injuries. Talking about Brian. Now, Brian, honestly, I think you'd be really, really good, but you're fucked in the best division. I know the story. I'm always fucked in the best division. But honestly, I fucking hate this next team, with a fucking passion. Fucking hate it. You know why? It's like, you see that really hot chick, right? Okay, like in high school, right? And it's that hot chick who's got a lot of money to get a boob job, and then you look at it and realize, yeah, she's hot, but fake as fuck, a fucking fraud, just like this 6-1, fucking 6-1, my fucking ass, Max. Fuck you. Alright. Now that I got that out of the way, let me call this matchup. Brian, I'm sorry, but you can't even start Blake Bortles. He sucks. Carson Palmer. Emmanuel Sanders and Allen Robinson taking in Jordy Nelson and Terrell Pryor. Honestly, the last time Jordy did good, he was on my team, okay? So that's another person that only plays for Jay, okay? So Jordy Nelson's not going to do shit. Terrell Pryor, again, was on my team. Once I got rid of him, he's only had 1 game since, faggot. So, against the Jets, though, Jets fucking suck, so I actually like Terrell Pryor. Okay, I'll give you that one, Max. I'll give you that one. Honestly, like, I fucks with Manny Sanders. I'm the only one who calls him Manny Sanders. Manny Sanders, Manny Sanders. I think he'll be okay, but honestly, like, Allen Robinson sucks dick, Brian. I'm actually going to have to give it a draw. Why? Emmanuel Sanders is a good player. Allen Robinson, not a good play. Go to Max's side of the ball. Jordy Nelson, not a good play. Terrell Pryor, a good play. Okay, we're good? Good. Running back matchups. Minnesota, bitch. Theo Riddick taking on Gier and Isaiah Corral. Now, let me start with fucking the 6-1 fucking team. Gio Bernard. Gio Bernard. Love him. Love Gio Bernard. Give me some Gio Bernard. Yo, Isaiah Crowell is actually pretty fucking underrated, but against the Jets, you can expect a 7-point week from him. Go on to the Brian side of the ball. Like, honestly, okay, Brian, we get it. I admit it. I was wrong on Theo Riddick, but he's been hurt. So if you really expect Theo to be 100%, Brian, fucking throw him out there. But I'm telling you, honestly, this is a bad fucking spot for Theo Riddick. But honestly, I love me some Matt Asiata this week. Honestly, like, I'm doing like a whole bunch of DraftKings pools, and I'm starting Asiata and Devontae Booker in all of them. You know why? Because that's who I am. I'm Jay. I know what the fuck I'm doing. Pay up for fucking wide receiver. Pay down for running back. I mean, it's ingenious. It's my plan. Like, nobody does that in DraftKings. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yo, Brian, I just found out that Jordan Reed's practicing. I know you're in the best division, but don't play him if he's healthy. Get it? Because you're in the best division. I don't want you to win. Hint, hint. Delaney Walker. He could be pretty nice. Yo, honestly, Brian, and Nikki actually admits this as well, we were all wrong on Jamison Crowder, but let's be honest, nobody expected him to do this shit. And I fucks with Will Fuller, actually. Jack Doyle, underrated pickup, Max. Underrated pickup. I thought it was going to be Dwayne Allen. But it's fucking Doyle. Yo, you faggot. Why do you have Mohamed Sanu and... You know what? Just because Mohamed Sanu and Jordan Matthews are in the fucking starting lineup, flex easy. Brian's going to obliterate you, Max, in the flex spot. And then we have Denver's D and Dustin Hopkins, whatever. Oh, actually, no. I can't even be that optimistic about Denver's D, though, because Phillip Rivers doesn't turn over the fucking ball. Carlos Santos, Tennessee. I actually like Tennessee, Max. Great car. So now it's time for me to pick a winner. This is going to be an ugly game. Like, this is the worst game of the week, in my opinion, but it's going to be close. It's going to be close. You know what? Even though you're in my division, I'm picking fucking Brian because I just fucking hate Max. That's the way I do it. That's the way I do it. Brian's going to obliterate you, Max. And then, what? Like Nikki, you're going to be exposed this week. You know what? Actually, no. You can't even be exposed. You know who's out, right? Toot the horn. Toot the horn, get ready. Yeah. Okay, yeah, but if there was one week I needed you to have J.J., it was this week, but once again, you can never put your faith in Max. Never put your faith in Max. So, Brian, you're going to win this week. I hope you all have tuned in and are still listening to the greatest matchup edition of this fantasy season with yours truly, Jay. You know, I actually had to take a short intermission break. I had a 10 just walk in here. She was wearing a Zeke Elliott jersey, so I basically said, you know what? I would fuck you right now, but I have to call these games, so you can just give me head while I'm doing this shit. And she's actually pretty good at it and shit. Oh, wow. Alright, let's go. So, here we are. 2 teams. 4 and 3. 1 team in a fraudulent division. The other team in the best division. Something's gotta give, boys. Oh, by the way, Matt Morris. This is just I had to take the board, and Nikki's actually holding it at his house. So don't contact me. I won't bother you. It's at Nikki's house, so you need to contact Nikki about that shit. Now we go over to fucking David Sutton's team. David versus Matt Morris. This is a must-win for, honestly, both teams because David's in the best division, which means it's a must-win every week. And Morris, yo, what's going on, champ? What's going on? 3 straight losses? What the fuck? Alright, let's just call the game. Yo, Cam's my boy. I can never go against Cam, but against Arizona, fuck your shit. Matt Stafford. AJ Green and Brandon Marshall taking on Ty Montgomery and Larry Fitz. Yo, honestly, AJ Green is gonna make Josh Norman his fucking bitch. And you know why? Because Josh Norman is a fucking bitch. He sucks. I fucking hate him. AJ Green. Brandon Marshall will make the Browns look like Browns. Why? Because Brandon Marshall's gonna take a shit. Just like I'm gonna take a shit on Nikki. Oh, I know you like that shit. Alright, so, with that being said, I mean, those are Morris's, like, boys, you know? Green and Marshall. And he, like, I'm not buying into this Ty Montgomery bullshit. Like, fuck him. Larry Fitzgerald. Okay, like, honestly, like, I've always loved Larry Fitzgerald as much as Brian, but, like, at the same shit, not gonna be enough. Give me receiver advantage to Morris. Okay. Yo, people don't realize how good Frank Gore is for, like, a 33-year-old or some shit. Not bad. I actually kind of like the fucking guy. And honestly, yo, I love the Chris Thompson pick. Because Matt Jones is fucking boss. So, but at the same time, yo, honestly, David, LaShawn McCoy might not even do shit. Rex Ryan's a fucking bad coach. Nicky, shut the fuck up. He's a great coach. But, LaShawn McCoy's not gonna do shit. Jonathan Stewart. Yo, it's Jay Stu. I fucking love Jay Stu, but he's not gonna do shit. Yo, bold prediction here. Due to the fucking matchups, and honestly, like in DraftKings, I'm going to use Chris Thompson. Give me fucking Matt. But this is where it all goes downhill. Like, Chester Rogers might not even do shit. Cordell Patterson, I mean, god damn. Sorry for using Lois' name in vain. DeAndre Hopkins, Dante Moncrief. Okay, I'm gonna say it one more time. DeAndre Hopkins, Dante Moncrief. Again, DeAndre Hopkins, Dante Moncrief. DeAndre Hopkins, Dante Moncrief. I mean, that might be the difference maker hit because honestly, like, they're both fucking beasts. I know Cock Osweiler sucks dick, but Hopkins is going to do it against Detroit, who sucks. Dante Moncrief is back. And honestly, like, I was the first one to have Dante Moncrief when he broke out. Yes, thank you. It's all me. So I'm going to have to say that shit. Yo, but I love me some Seattle this week. Like, that team is on a vengeance, so I actually like that defensive matchup. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, time to pick a winner. I must say, you need kind of Cam to go well for you, man. I'm really sorry, because, like, I would pick you because you're against somebody who's in the best division. But honestly, I'm not big on David's running back situation. No. Oh, I kind of skipped over tight ends. I'm totally sorry. They both suck dick. No, actually, no, I fucks with Rudolph. This is going to be very interesting because I think the flex advantage is clearly David. But I think everything else is a kind of a toss-up because the quarterback, like, Cam could still get 20 points. It's not out of the fucking question. Matt Stafford could get 30 points. Not out of the question. I think the flexes could be a difference maker here, but then it would have to be a tight end, and I like Rudolph a little bit more. And I like the defense. And so, like, when I'm stuck between it, what does Jay do? I pick against the person who is in my best division. So, Matt, look, keep the good times rolling, my friend. Get your 5th win this week, bitch. No, roll out the carpet. No, roll it out. Oh, shit, we're live? Oh my god, I've been dreaming about this moment. Like, literally, every time I wake up, I literally, like, just look at the roster that Nikki has this week, and I just fucking can't, like, I can't stop laughing. Like, literally, like, I might need some fucking, like, help here, because, like, it's just too funny. Okay. Take a deep breath, Jay. Alright. So, the reason why I asked, in the chat, if Brian was going to re-up on the weekend, it was because I was going to enjoy some kush for this matchup right here, bitch. Nikki, prepare yourself for the blowout of the week, you bitch. You really want to talk your shit? Mr. Know-It-All, Mr. I'm so fucking good, but always in the worst fucking division while I have to work my ass off in the best division? Fuck you. This matchup right here is the ultimate fuck you to Nikki. Everybody tune in. Everybody come here. You want to see how much of a fraud Nikki is? Look at this shit. Oh my god, I'm loving this shit. Alex Smith. Alex Smith without Big Ben, you're done, bitch. Honestly, Russell Wilson will multiply his score by like 3. I called you Licky and I said Marvin Jones has come back to earth. But you know what? I'm being a little optimistic. Like, I know Patrick Peterson's going to be on Kelvin Benjamin, but he's going to dick slap the fuck out of him all game. And you know what? T.Y. Hilton's a great play, but you know who I have? Mike fucking Evans, who, if I recall, Nikki, you said I should have gone Brandon Marshall. How's that working out, faggot? Receiver advantage, Jay. Oh my god, like this right here. I'm sorry. Like, somebody come here and relieve me of duties because this is too much. This is too much. I'm gonna try to keep this with a straight face. Like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Lamar Miller, Ezekiel Elliott. I'm crying because it's so sad, you bitch. Where's Jordan Howard now? Where's Jordan Howard? Oh, sorry. On a side note, my throat has been fucking killing me with doing this voice. Back to Jay. Nikki, Lamar Miller and Ezekiel Elliott will not only outscore your running backs, they will also cancel out your flex plays. Hunter Henry's concussed, bitch. If he can't even find where he is on the field, he's gonna get 0 points. And honestly, like, I drafted Tyler Eifert for a reason. Like, okay. Nikki, I'll give you some hope. I really don't think Mark Ingram's gonna do shit. Randall Cobb, fuck yeah, 20 points. Doug Baldwin will get 12 points. Really, like, honestly, Russell Shepard, Nikki. Is that what you've come to down? Russell fucking Shepard? Okay, but there is one thing I am a little scared about. It's Minnesota's defense. But with that being said, this is a quick matchup because, honestly, this game will be over! Final score. Jay, 175. Nikki, 117. Enjoy the loss, bitch!